Inside Tennis with the Cause is brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins. And by Lakewood Ranch, named the 4th best-selling community in America. And by Nature's Right, natural products that work.
Hi, tennis fans. The Cause here with another half hour inside the world of tennis. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Summer is here, and Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram is your vacation destination. Because during the Chrysler Summer Clearance Event, you'll take a vacation from new car payments and interest all summer long. Shop over 600 available new vehicles, all summer clearance price, so you'll save big. Take advantage of 0% for 72 months, plus make no payments for 90 days. Don't miss the summer clearance event at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Bradenton. Online at firkinscj.com.
We believe in families, in barbecues on Sunday afternoons, in PTA meetings and staying up late helping with homework. We believe in lifelong friends, in knowing your neighbors, in passing down traditions through generations, in having a place you want to call home. In Lakewood Ranch, we believe in community, where we love to live and laugh. This is our town. This is our common ground.
If you pull a muscle or twist an ankle or damage a shoulder or elbow, it can put you out for weeks or more. You can't afford to miss that much time. Bruise, Strain, and Tear Repair is an herbal gel that absorbs through your skin to promote healing of tendons and ligaments and soft tissue damage. It relieves pain, improves flow to the region, and increases the rate at which reparative tissue is being made. It even works on old injuries and will keep the repair going as long as you keep applying it. No athlete should be without this stuff.
Hi, I'm John Isner, and you're Inside Tennis with the Cause.
Hi, tennis fans. Great as always to be with you. Well, it has been busy around the tennis scene in the Suncoast and within the state. Had a terrific time with Johan Kriek at the inaugural Kriek Cup USA by 10 Pro Global Junior Tour at the beautiful PGA National Resort in Palm Beach Gardens. Spent the day at the Luciani Player Development Academy with Dick Vitale, Sherry Vitale Krug, along with Ava, Jake, and Connor Krug, who just won national titles at the USTA National Girls 12 Championships and the USTA National Boys 14 Championships. Great showing of Sarasota Open players at the Western Southern Open in Cincinnati, as Jared Donaldson, whose grandparents live in Venice, and reigning Sarasota Open champion Francis Tiafoe reached the round of 16, and 2014 Sarasota Open champion Nick Kyrgios defeated world number 1 Rafael Nadal before losing in the finals. Great to see 19-year-old Michael Mmoh win another pro title as he captured the Kentucky Bank Challenger in Lexington, Kentucky. Congratulations to Tyler Zink, winning the USTA National Boys 16 doubles title in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Great to see our friend and Roger Federer's agent Tony Gotzik and Mary Jo Fernandez's young son Nicholas Gotzik being a doubles finalist in the USTA Boys 12's Nationals. Great to see Bradenton's Ingrid Neal representing the University of Florida at the USTA American Intercollegiate Championships at the US Open. So what's on the show today? Well, we have another great one for you. You will get a chance to become familiar with the Kriek Cup USA. We will visit John Joyce, the tennis director of a 6,000 membership club, Boca West Country Club. We will take a look back at the life of Sarasota-renowned sports biochemist Dr. Bruce Wright. We will educate you with our Lakewood Ranch Tennis Pro Tip. We will share the excitement of our Lakewood Ranch Tennis Package giveaway drawing. We will keep you current with our Play Sarasota Magazine tennis calendar. So let's get it launched with the Kriek Cup. Johan, what a way to make a lot of kids happy on a Saturday night. What a contrivance this is, the Creek Cup USA. What are you hoping these kids get out of this experience?
Well, you know, I was 10 years old when I played my first tournament, and I had no idea what I was doing. Actually, my grandparents took me to a town called Nelspruit, which is about 100 miles north of where I grew up. And my grandparents took me when my parents were working on a farm. And we had a collapsible caravan. And so we're staying in the trailer park. And Grandma would make all these wonderful porridges in the morning. And then it got really cold. And she went to the store and bought some wool and knitted me a sweater. This is no lie. So I had a sweater, at least for the cold days that I played. And I happened to win the darn thing. And that little trophy was just, I mean, for me, it was like winning Wimbledon, you know. And so that's really what kind of got me going. So to have my own tournament after all these decades that I've lived in the United States, since 1978, to bring in at PGA Resort and Spa a wonderful little junior tournament. We have about almost 100 kids here in the first year. So it's going to grow. This is just, for me, it's just, you know, I want to dedicate this to the parents.
I think the ability to have all those kids from all over the world, I think we live in the 21st century as a global economy, and have kids at 10, 11, 12 years old sharing this sport with kids from Bahrain, from South Africa, from Japan. Those are life lessons they don't learn in school. The sports can give that. So for me, having my daughter sharing with another kids from 36 countries is fantastic.
Perfect for future tennis players. I mean, depends on what they want to do, high school tennis, college tennis, or even go pro. Starting early, I like the fact that coaching is allowed, so they get used to that as well.
My son is 9 years old, and this is his first time playing an international tennis tournament. He met a lot of kids from different countries. He's very friendly. They're all actually very friendly. Johan managed to create a very family environment around here. They met, they're running around, they're playing. Everybody amazingly speaks very good English. So he met a lot of good friends. Hopefully, you know, he'll keep seeing them every year.
My brother is, he's finally meeting some kids that are challenging him a lot. We're from Kentucky, so it's a pretty small pool. And now he's meeting a lot of really great players who are all very sweet. And he's having a great time.
It gives them a chance to get that third and fourth match, and maybe they get some feedback from their coach and they can make adjustments, and they have time to put those adjustments into play before they leave.
I love it. You know, the funny thing, we have a joke in our academy, in our home. I tell Johan if he had to pay me, he wouldn't be able to afford me, because he actually happened to have a tennis player who has a master's in PR. So I'm doing both. I'm on the tennis court. Well, I'm not on the tennis court anymore because we have 2 kids. But I do all of our social media, and so my PR background came handy right now.
It's my job to be the head referee of this week, and I'm having a lot of fun with these kids. And you know, I'm a tennis coach myself, so I have the experience. I know all the tricks. I know how it works. I know what the parents are about, so I'm ready for it.
We've done it many times in Europe, many times in other parts of the world, but it's the first time in the United States. So we are sure that we'll be succeeded like we've done it before.
As you know, PGA National has quite a legacy relating to tennis. We've hosted many junior tournaments, and it's all about the youth that have come from all over the world, as far as Malta and Bahrain, and Team USA as well represented. But we're really looking forward to a great week of tennis.
It's a great spot here. It's, Florida's tennis. And we're going to be here and shooting a deep route here in Palm Beach Gardens, and it's just wonderful to see all these kids come out. And I'm dedicating this Creek Cup to all those wonderful parents out there that love the game of tennis and sacrifice a lot to make their kids the best they can be. I bring a vibe to the coaching world in terms of tennis that is it's fun. The kids stay in the game. I try to help where I can. And not every hour with the kids is perfect, but neither is anything in life, But I have a wonderful time with the kids. I love to be around them. It's fun to coach and see how they progress. From an 8-year-old to a 12-year-old to a 16-year-old. It takes a long time to build these kids, But this is what I really like.
Well, it's a chance for her to compete with her peers. She actually trains here with Johan, and it's an amazing system that they have down here for the kids. And to get a chance to see them all compete right here on their home turf is a chance we don't get very often, so we're very excited.
It means everything when my family's excited, and that when I come and show how good I did, and to Coach Johan.
the funniest people you run into in these tournaments. Baghdad is right here, and you never lost to Marcos. Is that correct?
Actually, yeah. I never played him when he started competing at that level, so I knew I couldn't beat him anymore, so I just said, I'm not playing you anymore.
What do you enjoy about this tournament for your players here?
I mean, it's the first time I've been, it's my second time I've been to one of these tournaments. I've also been to the Nandal before, and it's nice because the kids get to play a lot of matches. I think for young kids, it's the best thing to do is get matches and matches and matches to play against different kind of opponents, and they don't have the pressure. If they lose, they don't play anymore, so it's even better for them. They're more relaxed.
I'm most enjoying the opportunity to play a lot of matches and to practice because I'm going to play more ITFs in 2 weeks. So it's practice.
Tell me what you're looking forward to in playing in this tournament run by Johan Creek.
Having fun competing against other players my age, and just playing or being at one of the tournaments with a 2-time Australian Open champion.
Yeah, it's very exciting actually. I was looking forward to try to win this tournament and playing good.
This is one of the biggest tournaments I've played. I'm looking forward to challenge, this is a new experience for me, so I'm looking forward to that. And just meeting new people and, things like that.
Having lots of fun and playing the best as I could, and meeting him, of course.
Well, I'm quite excited, and I came here just to win, and I know it's gonna be tough and the weather and everything, but I'm ready.
I'm just using it as an experience. Maybe try to win. If I win, it's better than if I lose, but I'll just try my hardest.
Well, it's a lot of pressure because, he has a lot of connections and, just to show him how I can play, and yeah.
It's really fun, the environment. It's a great place to play, and it's very warm, obviously, and on the court you have to use your towel a lot, but it's very all the people around supporting and everything.
Well, I think it's great how they have players from all over different countries and different skill levels, so I played someone who's better than me. I think it really is going to help my game improve.
What I enjoy most about the Creek Cup is that we get guaranteed 4 matches and that you get to play a lot.
I think it's awesome how they get players from 30 different countries to come and play. You don't usually get to play against anybody who's not from the U.S. when you play USTA, so I think it's good experience.
Well, it's really fun because you can be here with all your friends and just to play good, and hopefully you can win a big trophy.
The players, they're always so fun to play with. I also enjoy the tennis game. I love playing.
We can play with other people or friends, because when I play the tournament to friends, I play always with his French. Yeah.
I enjoy to play games, and I enjoy to play matches of doubles and singles. Thanks.
The things they did for us, the flags, the photos, they gave us some presents from Wilson. Yeah, it was really cool.
You've got the tennis world talking about this customized Wilson rackets with color, with design, with logos, with names on there?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, just yesterday at the opening ceremony, kids were already mentioning it. They're online at wilson.com. They're customizing their rackets, their colors. So that's a really cool feature for people to come out and really, make their racket their own and put different colors on it. And you can actually put your name on it as well. So that's really cool. It's first in the industry, and we're really proud to get that going out there. It's available right now.
Summer is here, and Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram is your vacation destination. Because during the Chrysler Summer Clearance Event, you'll take a vacation from new car payments and interest all summer long. Shop over 600 available new vehicles, all summer clearance price, so you'll save big. Take advantage of 0% for 72 months, plus make no payments for 90 days. Don't miss the summer clearance event at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Bradenton. Online at firkinscj.com.
We believe in families, in barbecues on Sunday afternoons, in PTA meetings and staying up late helping with homework. We believe in lifelong friends, in knowing your neighbors, in passing down traditions through generations, in having a place you want to call home. In Lakewood Ranch, we believe in community, where we love to live and laugh. This is our town. This is our common ground.
I'm Ingrid Neal, and you're Inside Tennis with The Cause.
Tennis fans, thanks for staying with us. Boca West Country Club tennis director John Joyce runs one of the most active tennis programs in the country. It has been exciting, covering many of his events. USPTA National Pro of the Year, John Joyce. You were an all-American kid. You played all the sports. What were you like growing up?
I was an only child till about 10 and a half. Okay, and my sister came along, and by the time she came along, I went to military school. I went to Admiral Farragut Academy through 7th through 12th grade. It wasn't an ordinary type of childhood that way, because my junior high and my high school was spent at this military school. It was a strict discipline. It set you up to succeed. If you didn't succeed, that's on you. It was a lot of discipline, and it was great. I played 4 sports from my freshman year through my senior year, and I went from 3 sports. I went from football, basketball to baseball, and it was huge. I mean, for me, I had a passion for the school. I had a passion for playing football. That was my number one sport, and it meant a lot. And then when they inducted me into the Hall of Fame there in November of 2010, my dad was present, my sister was present, and it was huge. It was huge to my dad. He went to all my games, everything. He was always in the bleachers, didn't matter where it was, he was always there, and so was my mom. But it was just, my dad was very proud.
Tough dude. You played college football. Gordon Military School in Georgia. How tough of a guy were you?
I like contact. If I had it to do all over again, I don't have too many things to do all over again. I was a quarterback through high school and at Gordon Military College. I like the contact. I think I would have been probably a better wide receiver or a defensive back. I love the play. I love football.
You had one of the best teaching pro mentors in the game. And he gave you things that one couldn't get anywhere else. Let's talk about the great times together.
Okay. When I graduated from Florida State University, I had started playing tennis the summer before my senior year at Florida State. And I came home and into Clearwater, and there was a new club there called the Coachman Racket Club, which they had great aspirations for this club. You had 40 acres of land. They're going to have condos. They brought this big-time pro there and coach. His name was Bill Luffler. He was known as the Pro. And I remember walking down like it was yesterday. I was home for a wedding. It was just 2 weeks before I graduated. He was there. He was giving a lesson to a junior. And right then, you knew there was a connection. He was dressed in all white and white hair, very darkly tanned. And he asked me what I was doing, what I was up to, and I told him what I was up to. And I was home for a wedding, and I was getting ready to graduate from Florida State, and I love to play tennis. He thought I played college tennis at Florida State. I said I didn't. I said, well, I'll be off the court here in a few moments. Why don't you go on up to the trailer? Because we had a trailer there. That was just the beginning stages. And we talked. He says, come on back in 2 weeks and I'll give you a job. Well, he gave me a job doing tennis courts. I did that for a year there. I got on the court when I could with Mr. Luffler. And I did that for a year while I was learning to play the game. And I played tournaments and picked his brain, spent as much time as I possibly could with him. And that's kind of how it all started. He was a great mentor, and he told me I needed to give all my dedication to tennis for the next 6 to 7 years and just learn how to play. And I did that. I did exactly that.
You run the biggest program in the country, the largest membership, almost 7,000 members here. What advice do you give these young guys coming up who want to follow in the footsteps of a John Joyce?
Got to be dedicated. And you have to be organized, and you have to reach out to the members. You have to be available. It's not one of those things where you teach a tennis lesson and go do something else. What you're doing is my job is on that tennis patio. If I'm not in the office, I'm not planning something, I'm out there with the membership.
You give back to the associations, the USPTA. You've been president of the USPTA Florida. You keep up your own game. I don't know how you find time for that. John, what turns you on the most? What motivates you, John?
Well, I think with the USPTA, I've had a tremendous passion. All right, for a tremendous passion. I got my USPTA membership back in '85, and just then when I came to Boca West, I wanted to have as many events possible here at Boca West, and then I got on the Florida board. I worked my way up and became president of the organization, and just had some ideas that I wanted to do when I got there. We got involved with the Delray Beach Open, Butch Buckholtz down in Miami at the Miami Open. I got the USPTA involved with that, as well as the Delray Beach Open, where we had our own tournament. And just getting out there and getting involved. You know, anything that I've ever done, I've had a passion for. If I don't have a passion, I can't do it. I can't do it secondhand.
You've had the best players in the history of the game come and play on these courts. Everett, McEnroe. What have you learned from these guys just by hanging around?
Just that they're very disciplined. I mean, we've had Ryan Harrison here for a year. He was our resident touring pro. We now have Christina McHale. They bring players in for exhibitions and practices, and they're very, very dedicated. It's a job. It's a job just like you might expect. It's not just getting out here and hitting tennis balls. It's training. It's the strength training. It's the stretching. It's a constant dedication to get to where they've gotten. So it's just like what you might do in anything. Whatever line of work you're in, you've got to be the best. You've got to dedicate yourself and give it 110%. Forget about what you did yesterday. Move on the next day and just go for it.
Goodness, you can hear this guy goes 24/7, 365 days a year. John, as always, thanks for having us back.
Thanks for being back. Thank you, Dave.
And now for our Lakewood Ranch Pro Tennis Tip.
This is Kelvin Coal from the Lakewood Ranch Tennis Center again, where I'm one of the tennis pros. We're going to talk about the serve. You always hear trophy position on the serve. Yet as I walk around at the Tri-Cities or the Ladies USTA matches, I always see the same problem. We come in here and we constantly pulling down here, left hand comes up and then it comes down. I'm going to tell you a little something that I use when I have that problem. We'd all like to have an ace, wouldn't we? So watch this. A, arm, C, chin, E, eyes. Arm up, chin up, eyes up for a better serve. If you can just think about your ace, you'll ace yourself to victory.
Yes, it's time for our Lakewood Ranch Tennis Package giveaway drawing, which includes 3 clinics with Paul Letterman's staff, plus a 1-hour private training session with the Cause. And I am looking forward to a new champion, and it could be you. Let's see who it's going to be. Melissa Calhoun. I can see a real champion in this one. Visit the Lakewood Ranch Information Center at 6220 University Parkway or 11506 Rangeland Parkway to register for our bi-weekly drawing. And here's our Play Sarasota Magazine Tennis Calendar. September 9th, Inspiration Academy Level 6 Championships with Ashley Hobson. September 16th, Inspiration Academy Level 7 Junior Championships with Ashley Hobson. September 23rd, Celsius Level 6 Junior Championships with Rob Broden. Dr. Bruce Wright has made a tremendous impact on the way tennis has been studied. It has been a year since Bruce has passed away, but his scientific contributions to the game will remain. The tennis coaches industry lost a brilliant and beautiful mind when Dr. Bruce David Wright passed away June 21st, 2016, at the age of 72. Bruce taught at the Naval Academy, MIT, the Military Academy, as well as working at Harvard. Bruce Wright was a very gifted athlete, achieving national gymnast status. He was also a very highly talented opera singer, performing the national anthem for the finals of the U.S. Open. With his respected biotennis research, he broke into the professional coaching arena working with Slam champions Stan Smith and Virginia Wade, along with former world #1 doubles player Tim Gullickson. His latest exploratory projects included researching probable causes of autism. In 1996, he produced the Tennis Rocks CD, a collection of 12 personally written and performed tennis songs.
Rock and roll tennis, tennis, rock and roll, good in the swinging rhythm. It'll get into your soul. Start grooving with the power, but don't ever lose control. Play, get into rock and roll tennis, tennis, rock and roll, rally. Rock and roll tennis, baby. Yeah, they like it. Rock and roll now. So get it from that video game, cause sitting takes its toll and takes real action, yeah. Set a swinging goal, and we ain't talking about putting no little white ball in a hole. We're talking rock and roll tennis, tennis, rock and roll. Take two now. Rock and roll tennis, tennis, rock and roll. Get in the swinging rhythm, yeah, it'll get into your soul. Start grooving with the power, but don't ever lose control. Playing rock and roll tennis, tennis, rock and roll. Yeah, start grooving with the power, but don't ever lose control. Playing rock and roll tennis, tennis, rock and roll. I say rock and roll tennis, dude. Tennis, rock and roll, yeah.
Tennis fans, great to have you with us on Inside Tennis with the Cause. We love our sponsors, and you will too. Stop by and see them. Until then, remember, in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game. Love you, tennis fans, and we'll see you right here every Saturday, 12:30 on SNN.
Inside Tennis with the Cause has been brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins. And by Lakewood Ranch, named the 4th best-selling community in America. And by Nature's Right, natural products that work.
I say rock and roll tennis, dude. Tennis, rock and roll.